Every Sunday at 6, he calls me religiously to speak about politics. Asks me if I'm up to date with the new campaign tactics, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, there really is no difference. This is how my father tells me that he loves me. We go on further to discuss Zimbabwe's economy, debate about Christianity, Tibet's sovereignty. We talk about everything in the world, it seems, except for what matters the most. My father, a financial ghost for many years, but most importantly, emotionally bankrupt. I, his daughter, inherited that same tough skin, a serious demeanor, calm exterior, cautious to fully open up to anyone or anything. I question everything, including his love for me. K-Mo, baby. How long do you think this recession will last, he asks. I want to get past all the small chat. Tell him that my favorite colors are yellow, purple, and black. I've been infatuated twice, been in love once. It lasted for 7 years and 3 months, funny ain't it? We were together for almost as long as you stayed, and looking back on it, I'm ashamed to say that he paid for the majority of the mistakes that you made, but we were just kids when we met. And I was still a kid when you left, filled with mountains high of questions to reflect, years of fears of abandonment and neglect from my daddy. Was a DJ in his country, raised me on Hendrix, Simone, and Kuti. He played football with Bob Marley, was an advocate for Marcus Garvey. But will you tell me, please, where was all that bravery when it came down time to you taking care of your family? See, words are cheap when bellies are hungry and rent is due. And mama is crying herself behind closed doors in her room. And child grows confused, failing classes at school, and the one thing I had left to keep me sane was my pad and my pen. But even that could not replace the presence of him. My father. I, his youngest daughter, patterned exactly after his character. Behind my cool, reserved facade, emotions run as deep and as fluid as water. And people are amazed with who I am on and off the stage because they say that I perform with so much passion, yet one-on-one, I have mastered the art of composure because you, Daddy, you taught me that the worst thing I could ever be in this world is vulnerable, so I build walls around me so high no one could ever get over. And regardless of who he is, I keep every man I know at a distance. God forbid he see I have a heart and try to take advantage of it. God forbid he love me and leave me just like my daddy. I'm sometimes terrified of opening up. Can you believe that because of you, my biggest fear in life is being loved? But though you didn't in the way I thought you should, you loved me in the best and only way that you could without a father of your own. I ain't casting rocks at your home, Daddy. How dare I throw them when mine too ain't made of stone? And a wise friend once told me that too much beef in my heart will one day cause a stroke, so I'm willing to let this go. I'm ready to be free. Because if I'm truly serious about healing taking place in my community, then I first have to heal the hurt in me. And that begins with you, my father, the first man I ever loved. And I'd rather hold close on to that than being held hostage by a grudge. We end our weekly conversation with telephone hugs and kisses. Daddy loves and misses you, he says. We hang up the phone. I love you too, Daddy. But even more important than that, I forgive you.